Here we go, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. How'd I do, Jen?
Great. That was awesome.
Right on. We'll put on my radio voice. An espresso. We are good to go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Man, everybody's pouring in. Kristen, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good. I figured I'm going to change my background today just so I have the Loan Officer Breakfast Club and I have Chris right next to me. There we go. I'll have to move around a little bit.
That is awesome. All right, so hold on. Let's see if I can do Frank well on this one. No. There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Right on. Look at all of this. Oh, man, we got some special guests in the house this morning. Kevin Gillespie, good morning. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, Kevin.
Right on. Jim Yarrington, rocking a new background this week. Good to see you, brother. Right on. Vicky Lasher.
Good to be here.
That's good to have you. Out on the morning walk as normal. Vicky, thank you for the inspiration to keep it active every day. That's awesome.
For those who are missing Frank, he will be back on Monday. So we're just letting everybody know. We've held it together. Chris did a great job. We've had music every day. We've made it work.
I can tell you, anybody that listened to that intro is missing Frank right now. All right, happy Friday, everybody. Let's fire it up in the chat. Let's hear some wins. Anything. If you got a win, personal, business, we'd love to hear it. Carl's masterclass was this Wednesday. I know we had a bunch of wins that came out of that, which is absolutely awesome. But if there's anybody out there that's got a database win for me, Owen has showed up with some phenomenal information over the last 2 or 3 weeks about what's happening with rates, what's happening with the shutdown, all of that. And you've been getting the slides and the information to put into your CRM, send out to your customers. So I'd love to see it in the chat, just some wins of reaching out to your past customers, having conversations, who's getting the wins out there. I just opened up the chat and we've got Amy. So happy Frank gave you guys the music of this week. I don't know until you try and work it in the background. He's a master.
We've done it before without Frank's music, and it's always so weird. And now every time I come into a Zoom meeting without music, I'm off. I'm like, we need the music vibes to just bring us into the beginning of the Zoom. And by the way, a win, it can be I started making my database calls. I just want to encourage everybody. It doesn't have to be, your win is your win, and we're excited for you, and we want you to spike the ball and celebrate that. So I know there's got to be some. Jeff Morgan, who I know has recently started working the plan, is in the chat saying leads have started to trickle in from realtor partners. So I know that's not a database win, but way to go, Jeff. That's awesome. I know you've been asking a lot of questions, and that's the way to go. Just keep asking the questions. We'll help you out.
Absolutely. Jared Manley has got 2 more refi leads. So Jared, I apologize if I butcher the numbers. If you want to unmute your microphone and tell the story real quickly. So I believe Jared had 39 people on his focus list. And so it was past pre-approvals that he had done and past clients. So I think it was 39 total people in the list, but that's just off the top of my head, and it was a couple of weeks ago. So we're not running with great stats there. But took 9 applications as a result of making those calls, and it looks like 2 more. So Jared might be up to 11 deals. Feel free, Jared, in the chat or just unmute your microphone. Congratulations, brother. We want to celebrate you. That is amazing. You are making your calls.
You know what Jared does every day, Chris?
He
does call stars every day.
Right.
Every day he's on there. Both sessions usually, yeah.
And Jen, following the plan, Monday calls on Monday, Tuesdays on Tuesday, Wednesdays on Wednesday. Sure. Amazing. And to see those deals coming out of the database is fantastic, because that's what we're going to talk about today. So I'm actually going to show you a case study, and then I'm going to give everybody here a tool that you can use to make your database calls and to make those connections with your database so that you've got something to reach out with today to start taking applications. And they can be referrals, or they can be actual refinance applications. because we're seeing some phenomenal results from that. That's what we're going to talk about today, but we're going to use AI to do it because today is AI 103. We're on class number 3 in our getting started with AI session. So we're going to wrap it all together. So just a couple more chats in the chat section, because that's where they go. Kristen, I don't want to skip over what you just said there about the wins, because oftentimes, like, we have so many incredible people here on Breakfast Club that make their calls, that are seasoned experts, that follow the daily success plan. But I remember what it was like. Well, memory's a little fuzzy, but when I first got into the mortgage industry, I remember how terrifying it was to pick up that phone and call that first realtor, and to be on the other side of it and now know, like, this is great. It's just numbers. It's just math. And really what I'm doing is I'm hunting for the people that I like, and the people that I don't have a good conversation with. It's like, great, I never have to talk to that person again. And there's, 8 billion of them out there. But I think sometimes the largest win is the first call, the first time of getting over that call reluctance. So it's great to have you on Breakfast Club and to see these wins coming in. So Sandy, using the refi campaign to ignite conversations with around 39 past clients, not all ready to go, to picked up a referral to a friend wanting to refinance, like 39 conversations with past clients. I mean, where do we get the majority of our business from? Referrals. So all 39 of those conversations are now stories and little spiders that go into the marketplace of all the different conversations and potentials that you have in the future. Sandy, congratulations. That is amazing. Dave is working on a refi for a realtor in the Miami market, 2.76 million. Every 2.7 helps, right, folks?
We all heard Carl in our head just now, right?
Exactly.
2.76 helps. Oh, that's awesome.
Chris, I love your talk about the past client database. It reminded me to let everybody know that on Wednesday next week, we're doing the holiday fourth quarter call star blitz.
Right.
Yeah, for your past clients. So look for more information on that coming.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to get ahead of the curve and ahead of the lineup, Jen, before it's announced, do they just book a call with Kristen?
Book a call through Kristen, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Kristen or Lucas, anyone on the sales team can help them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
We'll get you all signed up and ready to go. And I have to call out Amy. She's in and I always butcher her last name, so I'm not even going to try. Amy DeBusk. I think I just ran my stats on my lead conversion, and my conversion rate doubled year over year. It was one funded loan for 11 leads. Now it's one funded loan for 5 leads. I love that you know those numbers, Amy.
Power.
Amy knows her numbers for sure.
That's hi, you guys. That's because ChatGPT helped me with that.
Oh,
that's so funny. Tell me how that happened.
Well, I track with the tracker from MMA, which is like the best tracker ever. So I've been religious about that. And so now I'm plugging in, I've got 15 months worth of data. So now I have 3 months of data that are year over year. So it's I don't know. I could really geek out about this, you guys. Don't get me started.
We love Amy. Anytime you want to geek out about that, we're right there with you. And where did Chris
love numbers around here?
There he is. He's back. I'm like, Chris, don't leave. Chris is having some Wi-Fi issues this morning. Are you in Costa Rica, Chris?
I am in Costa Rica. Yes.
Okay.
But
all right.
Oddly enough, the Wi-Fi here is better than Canada, but apparently not this morning. So anyways.
Kristen and I can do a regular class. I don't know if we can do the Friday class.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, don't ask us about that kind of stuff that Chris knows, but we'll play spoons or something. But one more. Do we have one more time for one more, Chris?
Of course. Yes.
Kevin Gillespie, unmute and share what you just put in the chat.
My man. Let's go.
Our leadership group, all the managers and leaders and owners could invite their LOs. We had 52 LOs on a call, and I had 4 speakers that are in the leadership and run branches. All 4 of the speakers have conversion rates of 50 to 78%. It's unbelievable. They did an amazing job. I learned so much. And so did everybody else in the group. It was a great training call.
All right, I'm gonna need the recording of that one, Kevin.
Okay.
If you're getting value from this already, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more loan officers find content that actually makes a difference. And hey, if staying ahead of the market and learning what's really working in our industry matters to you, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. We read every comment, so drop your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear from you and know what's working or what you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you here next time.
That is amazing. All right, y'all, let's get into it. And let's, as in true Build It with Chris fashion, let's test this Wi-Fi and see what we can do with it. So here's what we're going to do today. Jen, you should be able to see my screen here.
Yes,
so
sir.
as I mentioned, today is AI 103, our third lesson in our Getting Started with Artificial Intelligence class. In week number 1, we went through the basics of setting up your ChatGPT account, going into your settings, using our prompt so that ChatGPT learns who you are. And every time you're creating content for your mortgage business, you're building authority with AI so it can recommend you to new customers. That is the new Google. It's the new pathway to new customers, getting AI to recommend your mortgage business. Everybody here on this call should have that as their 4th pillar. We've got our database, we've got our referral partners, we have our deals in process, and we have AI and Google recommending your business. It's our 4th referral partner, right? So we learned how to set up our account properly. Then in 102, we went in and I showed you the deep research tool. So how to get AI every week to go into the marketplace and research everything that's happening so that you can put together newsletters, you can put together emails that go out to your past customers, emails that go out to your qualified real estate partners. And then I also showed you and gave you a prompt to go find the most active real estate agents in your local marketplace and reach out templates to connect with all those people on social media. So that's what we did last week. Now we're into module number 3 or week number 3, how to create a custom GPT. All right, so in the chat, fire up a 2 if you have no idea what a custom chat GPT is. So if you don't know what a custom GPT is, just put a 2 in the chat. Okay, cool, awesome. So we'll explain it. A custom GPT is your ability to put a wrapper over top of ChatGPT and make it your own and put your own brand on it and send it out as your tool to your customers. So they get the experience of the most recent ChatGPT, let's call it ChatGPT 5, right? But it's got your brand. And when they're asking questions about mortgages, refinances, reverse mortgages, commercial mortgages, fix and flips, whatever, when they're ready to get a mortgage, the tool recommends you because you built the tool and you gave it to them. And so this is a way for you to create a custom version of ChatGPT and send it out to people. So when they use it, it recommends your brand. So imagine 5 years ago being the loan officer that put out an AI rate calculator for everybody to use. And you've got a general market of all the realtors. When the realtors meet new customers, it's like, hey, I need help with mortgages. Okay, great. Use this app. It's got all your mortgage information in it. What if that was your app and it always recommended you in your mortgage business? That's the power of a custom GPT. So we've learned how to use the basic settings. Custom GPT is like an intermediate step on our pathway. And then next week, when you come back to Breakfast Club next week and attend Build It with Chris at noon, I'm going to give you the perfect prompt and how to do prompt engineering and build the perfect prompt. So I'm going to show you a case study of how powerful this can be. And then we'll go from there. And we'll try and run through this relatively quickly so that we've got time for a couple of questions at the end. So the reason why this is so important, and I'm going to stress this on every class that we get to do together, is AI is the tipping point of technology again. So we went from fax machines and pagers to now this new internet that's coming out, and AI powers it all. So a traditional Google search 5 years from now is going to be kind of like text messaging and Blockbuster video, right? Because AI is going mass market and all our consumers are going to be using it. That's what the change is. It just makes everything so much easier. Everybody is going to turn to AI to get their answers, to get their questions. So we want you ahead of that curve so that you can be in front of customers using these AI tools. The CEO of no less than Google said that AI could be more profound than both the discovery of fire and electricity. So pretty cool stuff. Quick little blurb, and I apologize, I'll give this link out at the end, but I'm doing a webinar next Thursday, and the big idea behind it is just case studies of clients that I'm working with that are using AI that are getting results, because it's great to teach it, but sometimes seeing how a loan officer is actually using it and seeing a case study is a great way to learn and see how to implement it in your business. So it's loanofficercrm.ai/register dash. Now we're working on a better link, but we just got this up yesterday. So if you want to register for the webinar, that's next Thursday, 2 o'clock. We're going to go deep into just 3 case studies. What you see on the screen here is us using a custom GPT to open up conversations with past clients. So this is last month. So this is our most recent statistics of just last month. This is a case study that we're running with 6 loan officers. So our concierge agents are making phone calls for 6 loan officers. We made a total of 2,590 calls. So you can see loan officer number 1 had 310 calls. Loan officer 2 had 305 calls. Loan officer 4 had 181 calls. So it's like, these are the calls that you should be making, right? You should be following the daily success plan. You should be making your own calls. If you need to make more of them because your database is big enough that you can't make all the calls yourself, we make those calls to the database, right? Or you have a freedom caller that makes those calls, or somebody pick up the phone, make the calls, have the conversations with people, because there's money on the other end of the phone, right? So what we're doing is we're working at scale. Like, to get to 4 loans a month, make the calls yourself. To get from 4 to 10, you make the calls and you have somebody else helping you make the calls. This is us helping to make the calls for our clients with our concierge program. So we made 2,590 calls. We had 226 conversations. We booked 152 appointments last month. So this is in the last, just last month, right? We got 15 5-star Google ratings and reviews from calling those past customer databases. But out of 152 appointments that were booked, we have 21 full applications set to close as a result of those appointments. So those are the numbers. That's the math. That's what we experienced in the last 30 days. Now, here's how it worked. We made the calls. If the person didn't pick up the phone, which was the majority of the time, we dropped a ringless voicemail, which was the voice of the actual loan officer. So the loan officer records a ringless voicemail. We use the loan officer CRM in order to make the calls. We use the power dialer, right? If they don't pick up, drops the ringless voicemail. Then the CRM sends the text messages, sends the follow-up emails, and then anybody that responds back, the AI handles all the inbound. So there's an AI voice that picks up the phone. AI responds to the text messages. AI responds to the emails, understands the offer, understands everything, has those conversations. The appointments get booked. If they miss the appointment, there's a tag that you apply to the contact, and it automatically reaches out to rebook the appointment. Everybody with me so far? Kristen, that all makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We all know offers minus no's equals money. At this point in the market, Coming into the holiday season, gearing up for Q4, what's happening in interest rates. We all heard from Owen, record equity in homes right now, record amounts of consumer debt. It's never been a better time to have these conversations and to reach out and just check in with your clients and customers. So the offer that we're using to do that is an AI custom GPT with your brand on it, so you can provide incredible value to your database, an incredible experience, and do it at scale. Because 5 people can use a custom GPT, or 500 people can use a custom GPT all at the same time, all get answers to all the questions, and every single one of those people get referred to you by the custom GPT. So here's the offer that we're sending out. Hey, contact first name. I just finished a brand new free AI assistant that works with you to help you keep more of your money each month. You can use it to analyze your current finances by simply talking to it, and it will guide you through how to save more of your money. It's also loaded with quick tips you can use right away, like cutting down on high interest debt, bundling your insurance, and finding hidden savings in your monthly subscriptions. Here's the link to try it out. And when the CRM sends this out, this is like a beautiful link. It's just a hyperlink that people click. It says click here, and they click on it. When they click on that link, it takes them right to the custom GPT that you've built. So I'd love your feedback. Let me know what you think of this tool. And then what do? We just ask for the referrals. If you have any friends, family members, or coworkers who are looking to buy, sell, or refinance, can I count on you to connect us on a 2-way text? So that's the offer. So that's what we're calling with. That's the text message. It's the email. It's the whole idea behind the campaign. And it's like, oh, do you have high interest debt? You've got equity in your home. Why don't we look at a quick little application to see if it makes sense for you to do a refinance? And we pull in the refinance deals. So if you'd like to interact with a custom GPT that I'm going to show you this morning, we're going to build it with Chris today. You can just scan this QR code that's up on the screen. Just take out your cell phone, open up your camera, scan the QR code. It will take you to a custom GPT that I've built that I'm going to give away the prompt to. And then you can have your own version of it. But this is so you can kick the tires, try it out, and just have the experience that a client would have on just having a money assistant in their pocket that recommends you. So this is what it looks like. Your brand and your logo goes up here where the little piggy bank logo is, and it's the More Monthly Money Assistant. If I was you and I was sending it out, I would call it does a refinance make sense assistant, or a refinance assistant, or Jim Yarrington's financial assistant, right? Brand it to you, brand it to your brand, put it out there. But it needs to be branded to you, so when people are seeing it and using it, they associate it with your brand. And then there's these 4 little questions that kick people off with actually using the custom GPT. Like, how can I reduce my monthly expenses? The way that we've written the prompt and AI's answer to that is, well, if you're a homeowner, you should look at a refinance. Use a refinance to take down your high interest debt, access your equity, great strategy. You should call Jim so that he can do an analysis and make sure that this makes sense for you. Here's his link where you can book a time. So the GPT is actually programmed to recommend your business. And when I say programmed, I know a lot of people will be like, that's super techie. It's not, it's AI. You just be like, here's my application link, recommend me. And it does it, right? So when you go to ChatGPT, so chat.openai.com, or go to Google, type in ChatGPT, make sure you're going to the actual OpenAI link. Your screen will look like this. This is how you know you're in the right place. Over here on this left-hand side, there's this menu that says GPTs. You have to click on that menu. On GPTs, the menu will come down, and then it says Explore right up here in the top left-hand corner. So you can go through and you can see all the custom GPTs. So Expedia has one, Canva has one. There's video marketing tools that have them. Like, this is, imagine the Apple App Store 10 years ago. It's kind of like that. So we'll leave it at that. But this is an incredible opportunity for you and your business. So you click Explore, it shows all these GPTs, and then up here in the top right-hand corner, it says Create. So you're going to click on that create button, and it's going to take you to this screen where you can design and launch your own custom GPT. The amazing thing about this is it's prompt-based, and it's just like ChatGPT. So over here where it says create, it says, hi, I'll help you build a new GPT. You can say something like make a creative who helps generate visuals for new products. So what you do is you go down here and you type in what you want your custom GPT to be, and it will build it for you. Now, obviously, I'm just going to give you a prompt where you put in your name, your website, your application link, your brand, your Facebook, all that information. You just copy and paste it in, and it's going to spit out a money saving assistant for you so that you can send it to your database. Because the whole idea behind this is we give them this incredible thing. They click on the link, they interact with it, they go, that's amazing. And then Kevin picks up the phone and calls, and Kevin doesn't have call reluctance because he just sent a world-class AI money-saving assistant for free, and that's the reason for the call. Like, who doesn't want to make that call to their database where it's like, hey, did you get that AI assistant that I sent over to you? No, I didn't check it out. Oh, it's amazing. You can ask it any questions about your finances, refinances, whatever you need. But while I've got you on the phone, like, have you, like, I see here on your file, it makes sense for us to look at doing a refi right now. Would you like to have the conversation? Yes, I would. And all of a sudden you're into a refinance application. But the reason for reaching out and making the phone calls was the fact that you sent this world-class AI assistant. So even if they never open the link and they never actually interact with it, it's the reason to make the call, and the call is what generates the deal. If they do use the tool, it recommends you and you get automatic appointments on your calendar, but that's just the bonus. The real reason is to make the phone calls, right? Kristen, you with me? I'm doing okay?
I'm picking up what you're laying down, Chris. I know I look like my eyes are glazed over, but I'm with you.
All right, cool.
That's just my normal look when you start talking tech stuff. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm with you.
Wi-Fi's good?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Thank the good Lord.
So the big concept here, and we're going to deep dive into this and build this on Build It with Chris. So at noon, every Friday, we go live and we just work on breaking stuff and copying and pasting and doing the messiness of getting this stuff built so that you've got an hour with me where it's actually built. You don't have to feel like you're a techie expert because I build it with you, right? That's why it's called Build It with Chris. So the big concept here is I want you to think about how a custom GPT that recommends you can be used for your database of old leads, referral partners to send these GPTs to their clients, to all the opportunities that you have in your business. And I understand there's a lot of people here that like to focus on niche products and niche opportunities. So imagine a custom GPT that's not just like a finance assistant to help with refinance. Imagine a first-time homebuyer's assistant. So you've got a list of qualified real estate agents, you're making offers, you're trying to book appointments with qualified real estate agents. Would it be a reason to call them and run a month-long workflow to those qualified agents saying, I just built an AI that you can give to all of your first-time home buyers, and it has all of the tips and tricks that they need for their financing to make sure that they're properly structured to buy their first home. You've got a higher likelihood to close deals, and this AI assistant just sits in their pocket. Would you take 15 minutes so I can give you this free tool to help you close more deals? Would more real estate agents take an appointment with you as a result of an AI tool to help them with first-time homebuyers? Maybe, right? It's another offer. Offers minus no's equals money, right? Imagine a listing finder that you can give to new leads that you bring in through offering to convert leads for your real estate agents or whatever it is. ChatGPT, like, they did their big conference, their last big conference. The case study that they used for deep research was Zillow. Like, they believe that real estate is, in my opinion, going to be one of the largest disrupted industries because of AI. Because you can go to AI and be like, I want to buy a home in Tallahassee, and I'm looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom in this school district. Once a week, go out, find me all of the listings and send them to me. And then ChatGPT will start asking them questions and literally go out and do the research and guide them along that real estate process. So imagine you're the one that goes to market with a listing finder AI, and you can give it out. And every time they're like, oh, this house looks great, would you like to talk to a mortgage lender? And it recommends you and your mortgage business. If you deal with people that are doing fix and flips, imagine a calculator where they can punch in a listing, punch in what they pay for materials and supplies in a spreadsheet, and it spits out whether this fix and flip is going to be profitable or not. You can offer that AI custom built for people that do fix and flips, right? A reverse mortgage personal assistant. I mean, think about the time it takes to get somebody comfortable with doing a refinance and having the conversation with their family, having the conversation with their kids. What about an AI assistant that's filled with the best scripts to convert people on why a reverse mortgage is a good idea? You can be like, don't take it from me. Kevin, good to see you here, brother. Don't take it from me. Use this AI assistant. It's got all the answers for you. All of a sudden, you've got this conversion tool in your business, commercial deal analyzer. So once you understand what a custom GPT is, and you've gone through the process of building one, then you have this skill set. You're an AI powered loan officer. None of your competitors can figure out how you build these tools. And it takes you 15 minutes to punch one out. And all of a sudden, you've got this offer that nobody can compete with. So that is custom GPTs, where to go, where to get them, how to put them in there. If you have the link to the AI workbook that we've given out in the previous 2 weeks, module 3 with the screenshots of how to set all this up, the prompt that you put in it, already in that workbook. And we're giving that link out on Build It with Chris today, but also if you put its slides in the chat, and you put slides in the chat, we'll send you an email this afternoon with the link to the workbook so that you have all 3 classes so far in that workbook.
Hey, just as a reminder, if you're enjoying Loan Officer Breakfast Club here on YouTube, you can catch our live shows. The live shows are really cool because there's oftentimes downloads and giveaways. It's really, really fun. To subscribe, you simply go to loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. That's loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. Subscribe and join us on our live shows. They're 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Hope to see you there.
All right, cool. Kristen, how did we do?
I think you did. This is really cool. My mind's kind of going all over the places, but I mean, think of all the custom GPTs like you could create, I guess is where my mind is going. Like you can be as specific really as you want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not that you want to
incredible.
like dilute yourself by creating a ton, but like if you have something very specific, fix and flips, investor business, like there's a lot of different things you could do with this. Really cool. And you got a bunch of questions here, Chris. So I think let's see what other people.
Awesome.
Yeah. Chad. What you got?
I might be stealing Amy's thunder here, but she had a great question of when you label your GPT, should you put Twin Cities, Minnesota refinance options? Like, should you SEO it like that?
So Chad, great question. Amy, great question. We'll take it back to that. So these don't affect your SEO or your rankings or anything like that. We want to do all that in the main account. These are just tools that you create that you directly send to people. So you are your own traffic with a custom GPT, but it's a reason to reach out to the database, reach out to your realtors. So don't worry about the SEO aspect of a custom GPT. You don't need to worry about it. Great question, Chad. Amy, did you have another question? I know you do because you're brilliant.
Good morning. Hey, that's good. We don't have to worry about SEO on that level. No, I have a separate topic question. Chris, do you think that we could teach our realtors to do all these things? And do you think that AI would refer our realtors the way that we're training AI to refer us?
Brilliant question. Do I think that you can train your realtors to do this? I would say on a mass majority, probably not. Only because they don't want to learn it. They want it done for them, and they just want the result that comes from it, which is a huge opportunity for us as loan officers, because we can provide the tools pre-programmed to recommend us and to recommend the realtor. So you could go to your real estate partner and be like, I created this custom GPT. It recommends you for real estate. It recommends me for mortgage. You send it out to all of your past leads and all of your past customers, and let's go generate some deals together. And oh, by the way, would you like me to make those calls and convert those leads for you? So that's to the custom GPT thing. Can we get AI to recommend local real estate businesses to people that are searching for real estate? The answer is yes. But they already have to have an online presence, and an individual real estate agent, likely that's a hard thing to do and a hard conversation to have. So what you're looking for is the top 20% of the market where you can go land a whale or a tuna, and they're all amazing, right? They're all amazing, and we're all people, and we're all perfect just the way that we were made. But if you're going to spend the time and the effort and the resources and get somebody that you can really help, you want to be talking to the whales and the tunas, because it's a lot easier with what you learn in the membership and with what we're doing for you behind the scenes to take somebody who's already got authority online and then get the AI to recommend them as a result of that. So I would use that as a whale hunting strategy of, hey, we can get AI to recommend your real estate business. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you so much. Perfect.
All right. I know we're like way over time, but 2 more real quick. Chris, do you have time for it?
I do, but then we got to run. So my daughter has her play. Chapel. My daughter's being featured in Chapel this morning. And
All right, cool. Yeah, you got to get to that. Jim, John, can you guys go real quick?
I'll go real quick. I'm trying to cheat for the Build It with Chris today. Any chance you could give us the prompt now so I could fill in all my stuff before I get to the meeting at noon today? Because
Yes.
you go so fast.
I apologize, Jim. So because we get 20 minutes, but if you have the link to that we gave out the previous 2 weeks to the prompt workbook, it'll be in your Google Docs. So just open up that same document and just scroll on down. We're adding everything to one master document, which we're gonna turn into a book.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. And my man, John.
Morning, Chris. Just wanted to give you your kudos. With all your help, I've now executed 4 of my own GPTs, including last week I built one for a property evaluator. So now I don't have to look up values anymore. And it also gives me the rental comps in case I'm doing a conventional loan and I need, to know how much they can lease for. So incredible. So with all your help, I've got a prompt creator master, my John Shea mortgage assistant, which is it's in my email signature for my clients. It says easy way to ask questions 24/7. Click here to chat with my mortgage assistant. And it's just amazing. And then I have a personal marketing assistant. So everything stays in that one box all the time. So anyway, just kudos to you. I am one that executes weekly on your word. So thank you again.
My man. And
crap, Chris, that was the way to end it, wasn't it?
that it most certainly was. John, thank you so much. And
Chris
John's
knows he's my man.
And gotten himself ranked on Google as well by attending the classes and doing the work and just doing what we teach. And because our whole thing is like, we will teach you exactly how to do it. And then if you want us to do it for you, you can pay us to do it, but we're still going to teach you how to do it for free. And that's very much our thing. So John, congratulations, man. You are fantastic. And we're so honored to have you as a part of the membership. And thanks so much.
Can I sneak a quick question in?
Of course.
Does the consumer have to have ChatGPT to start with? Like, is this another educational opportunity if they don't know what the heck? Because there's people out there, when asked, honestly, some people haven't even heard of it or don't know or don't want to know. But do they have to have it, to bring in? Okay.
Yep, 100%. And so, Mary, phenomenal question. And another thing, if you're introducing somebody to ChatGPT for the first time, I found the most impactful way to get people to have this mind shift moment of this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen is get them to open up ChatGPT, right? And then on ChatGPT, you go to the bottom right-hand corner. It's got those lines on it where you can talk to it. When you open up ChatGPT and you start talking to it, there's another little button that comes up that's a video camera. If you hit that video camera, it will turn your camera on and you can talk to ChatGPT about what's around you. Like it understands what it's looking at. Get them to go over to their fridge, open up the fridge with ChatGPT and be like, hey, based on the ingredients that I have in my fridge, come up with a meal idea for dinner tonight. My man, John.
Blow him away.
And just like the experience of ChatGPT, knowing what's in your fridge and to be able to come up with a meal idea for you and then be like, yeah, it's wild. So build it with Chris today at noon. If you would like us to book appointments for you and you'd like more information about that, we're going to send out an email to everybody that said slides just to, if you're interested in talking to our team about that, we can talk about that. So build it with Chris today at noon. Looking forward to seeing everybody there. A huge shout out to Kristen. Thank you for all of your help this morning. And Gen Z, I don't see her on the screen, but I know
she had to go. She had a 9 o'clock. So I'm going to end the call, but you're on music duty.
Fantastic. Well, oh my goodness. All right, great. Well, with that, we are going to, we're going to head out of here and let's see. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you on Build It with Chris. If not, we'll see you on Monday on Breakfast Club. Frank Gray is back. Let's all get back here and say nice things to him and let him know how much we appreciate him when he gets back. And with that.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Chris. And appreciate you guys a lot.
Thanks, Scott. Have a great weekend,
day,
everybody.
Awesome. Thank you.
Next time my kids ask me, what is there to eat? I'm going to say, take out ChatGPT and go to the fridge. Do it yourself. Figure it out.
Awesome. Right on. Okay. Bye, everybody. Happy Friday.
Was that whip
it? Whip it good.
Whip it good. I thought so. See you noon.
Bye, everybody.